Welcome to Dynamic Thriving Audio Blog, where we're very spiritual with a good dose of practicality in support of your life transformation. This is your host, Mary Ann Pack, spiritual medium, oracle for the many, and joy advocate. Today's audio blog is entitled, Kiss Me on the Forehead. The enjoyment of being kissed. It's a precious thing to be kissed by someone you love and that loves you. Kisses are an intimate exchange, the closeness of your bodies, the scent of each person. Kisses can be very intoxicating. I thought about kissing today because my hubby kissed me on the forehead just a few moments ago, as I was sitting on the front porch listening to a podcast and he was heading out to work on something in the garage. I've given this topic little thought in the past, but I knew it was time to talk about this very important subject because it hit me squarely on the forehead today. It felt like it was divine timing because I have always loved being kissed on the forehead by someone I felt close to. I've never spent much time considering why I love forehead kisses so much until today. What does it mean to kiss on the forehead? Giving or receiving a kiss on the forehead is a way of sharing comfort, showing love, and offering a feeling of security. It is a sign of affection and adoration. It isn't necessarily sexual. Offering a kiss on the forehead can be a simple way of expressing your love for another human being. I'm not talking about other cultures that have specific meaning to forehead kissing. This is simply offering a positive outlook on a forehead kiss. It is not meant to demean anyone or cause distress to the receiver as if someone is causing the recipient trauma or invading their personal space. I'm only talking about a loving kiss on the forehead from someone endearing. It is also a social gesture of friendship and platonic love. It is a gentle as the receiver feels the warmth of another's lips on their forehead and the closeness of another loving human being. If you had loving parents or grandparents, they may have kissed your forehead in a loving, tender way. Maybe it was a goodnight kiss or a kiss before leaving for school. The meaning of a forehead kiss done in a loving way between dear ones just feels really good. Your spirit is uplifted. Your mood improves. You can feel it inside. Your heart jumps a beat. It is sharing deep emotional feelings that are not romantic in nature. Of course, lovers certainly do kiss on the forehead to express love, but I want us to look beyond the sexual romantic kissing. So forehead kissing is not reserved for an expression of sensual love. It can express endearing love for your lover, yes, but also for any other soul that you love and cherish. Don't get me wrong, I love it when my sweet hubby kisses me on the forehead because it makes me feel so close to him. And when I kiss him on the forehead, my intention is to share that closeness with him. I'm simply saying there are other opportunities that we miss if we're not sharing more forehead kisses. Who can we kiss on the forehead? As I mentioned earlier, there are so many relationships that would benefit from kissing one another on the forehead. Parents and grandparents will kiss their children on the forehead to show their undying love and adoration. Parents will share a forehead kiss. Aunties and uncles may kiss their nieces and nephews on the forehead. Friends may share a loving exchange by kissing on the forehead. Siblings may kiss each other on the forehead. A sage may kiss her student's forehead. A younger person may kiss an elder whose aged body is diminishing or they may be dying. As a sign of comfort, love, and adoration, the youth is honoring the elder and expressing a spiritual bond they feel for them. We wouldn't walk up to a new friend or a stranger and kiss them on the forehead. There must be a connection that makes sharing our lives significant for those involved, because it's an intimate moment shared between those who love one another. What happens when we kiss on the forehead? Kissing one's forehead can be a sign of a blessing. It symbolizes an expression of goodwill or God will, which is always about love, and bestows happiness to the recipient. It is a way of sharing how important one is in life. When we kiss on the forehead, the kiss is placed over the third eye chakra, where the pineal gland is located, just inside the brain behind the forehead. When we kiss another's forehead, we are touching the very soul of the person we love as we bestow the kiss. There is a deep connection that we feel between two eternal souls. To me, there is a connection between the greeting of Namaste and forehead kissing. Its deep meaning is that I honor, acknowledge, and recognize the divine in you as I do the same for myself. The third eye chakra is notably linked to our higher consciousness. So kissing someone on the third eye chakra can be a spiritual experience for the both of you. You are speaking soul to soul. The third eye chakra and pineal gland are inextricably linked energetically and even physically. When you receive a kiss on the forehead, you get all the warm, fuzzy feels. You feel a deep connection to love itself. The pressure of someone's warm lips against your skin stimulates the pineal gland, which releases chemicals in your body that triggers joy and a feeling of well-being. It's one thing to have someone give you a peck on the cheek or forehead. It's quite another thing for their lips to linger long enough, 2 or 3 seconds, for you to sense the pressure and your pineal gland to respond. You get a feeling of love and respect and maybe even a feeling of protection. A kiss on the forehead can be the most powerful expression of pure affection that cannot be expressed in words. It's heartfelt. Its soul-to-soul connection is ineffable. It is a way to give a blessing without words, a wish for success in the day or even for life. It says you are valuable. If Google is any indication of the importance of forehead kissing, I searched the phrase kiss on the forehead spiritual meaning, and it came up with 9 million searches. Folks are out there looking for the significance of giving and receiving a kiss on the forehead. It's about an awakening of your very soul because of the third eye chakra and the pineal gland's location. It can stir deep emotions within you. It can be enlightening as how you see the world around you. Physically, the third eye chakra connected to the pineal and pituitary glands. Stimulating this area of your body helps to release melatonin, which helps you sleep peacefully. You feel safe, secure, and happy. So a goodnight kiss on the forehead could be a potent way to induce good sleep. Set your intention as you kiss someone you love on the forehead and feel the divinity flow from you toward them. Watch as you do this more. Life for yourself and the recipient will begin to improve in subtle ways. A forehead or third eye kiss will stir life force to surge through their body and yours. If you will take a second to recognize it, This can make a huge difference in your mood and outlook on life. Revel in the feelings that bring you joy and satisfaction. When chaos abounds, we need the calming effect of a gentle, sincere forehead kiss. When receiving this type of kiss, we sense a feeling of belonging with this tender gesture of love. It's a magical and divine experience for both the giver and receiver. I thought this was very interesting when I was researching this subject. Here's a quote from an article online, Third Eye Kiss, a magical and healing kiss on the soul. Here's the quote. Although the exact physiological function of the pineal gland isn't clearly known, there have been several mystical accounts which link this particular part of the human brain to have connections with the spiritual realms. Furthermore, the pineal gland is also said to be capable of piezochromism, a phenomenon that refers to the ability to generate any possible color. Since the pineal gland carries water and crystals, which contain particular color-generating properties, the simple gesture of a third eye kiss can enable us to see beyond our physical realm. Now, I've never heard of this before and have not researched it further than quoting it here, but I thought it was an interesting concept and offer it here for your consideration. Does your third eye chakra need to be healed or balanced? Since the third eye is directly connected to our state of enlightenment, it may need to be healed from a trauma or simply balanced from time to time. If you are in the process of developing a relationship with your inner higher self, your third eye chakra may need to be stimulated and opened, as this is the chakra of intuition, psychic abilities, your higher knowing, and seeing yourself and the world through the eyes of Source. You may like it to be more open and have more clarity. You can develop and grow these qualities as you receive kisses on your forehead or your third eye. So don't be afraid to ask someone you love to bless you with a third eye kiss. If they love you, they want what's for your highest good, and with a simple, potent, yet powerful way to help you evolve into more enlightenment. If you are feeling out of sorts, feeling vulnerable, feeling disconnected with who you really know yourself to be, ask for a forehead kiss. Ask your partner, your spouse, a dear friend, a parent, or anyone you know who loves and cherishes you. Even better, ask your child to give you a forehead kiss. Our children are more attuned to their higher selves than we are because they haven't been as tainted by the indoctrination of limiting beliefs as we adults have been. Can you imagine the healing and oneness that could be expressed and experienced if your child or teen and you would exchange forehead kisses every day? Imagine the connection of energy that would be created. Or imagine kissing your teen who may be struggling with life and remembering who they really are with all the confusion and manipulations of advertising and social media bombarding them constantly. What healing could happen? Since this is the area that energizes higher consciousness, imagine the generations that would be coming up if they were kissed on the forehead every day and blessed with loving words before they headed out into the chaos of their day and again before bedtime. When I get to see my granddaughter, who is 5 years old, I make it a point to kiss her on the forehead several times during our visit. She seems to soak in my love for her, and she always comes back for more. I already know she is very connected to the spirit world, as her interests and comments are always just amaze me anytime her mother texts me with something she has done or said. I want her to know who she is and own her higher self with power and grace. Let's begin giving and receive more forehead kisses to activate our intuition, insights, inspiration as we awaken our spiritual knowing that resides in the third eye chakra, to deepen our spiritual connection to the source within and feel the oneness with others. If you want to rest better as you sleep, you may want to begin giving your partner or family members a kiss on the forehead before bed and wish them a good sleep. If your child or children are having difficult times settling down for night or wake up with bad dreams, try this intentional practice of forehead kissing and assure them that they are safe and loved. Consider that it is a divine touch of another's soul. This will activate the pituitary gland that produces melatonin that governs our sleep cycle. Try this out and let me know how it goes. So, next time you want to shower someone with unspeakable affection and love, offer them a forehead kiss or a third eye kiss. If this post has resonated with you, please like, comment, and be sure to subscribe to this podcast. This really helps my work expand and touch more lives with joy. Thanks in advance. To your forehead kissing, this is Mary Ann Pack, your spiritual medium, oracle, and joy advocate.